guys good over here?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, hold on.
Tell me a second before so I can run.
All right, so moving like 30 seconds from now, we'll go.
You ready? Welcome to Local Color Live. Want to let you know that Local Color Live sessions are made possible with the help of IamAVL.com and Echo Mountain Recording Studio in historic downtown Asheville, North Carolina. And IamAVL, that stands for I Am Asheville's independent arts and music destination on the web, the go-to place for live local music. You can find out more at echomountain.net or IamAVL.com. Tonight we have as our guest Indigo. Welcome. What are you gonna? All right. What are you gonna start us off with this evening?
I'm gonna play a song called "Dusk Till Dawn." I've got a lot to sleep on. I've got a lot to understand. When I can't take it anymore, just be there to hold my hand. And if I'm here, just assume that I'm gone, and I'll be back from dusk till dawn, and I'll be back when things move on. There's a lot of people I love, and a lot of people I've never met. So if I run into someone without kindness in their eyes, just be there to hold my hand. And if I'm here, just assume that I'm gone, and I'll be back from dusk till dawn, and I'll be back when things move on. I wanna be something they remember, the eyes that thaw the ice in December. Ooh, I wanna be something they forget, the enemy whose evil was never there. And if I'm here, just assume that I'm gone, and I'll be back from dusk till dawn, and I'll be back when things move on.
You've been listening to the music of Indigo. Now, that's a stage name. Do you go by Indigo, your full name?
Yeah, just usually my normal name, just Indigo.
Okay, well, yeah, that's the song itself is quite an introduction.
Thank you.
So you've been playing for quite some time.
Yeah, I started playing guitar when I was 9. I took lessons from Rhonda Googe in Ledger.
Yeah, so what was that like for you? How did?
She was a pretty scary guitar teacher, but she really whipped me into shape, and I learned really fast from her. I took lessons for about 2 months, and then I started learning by myself.
Yeah, so it definitely shows in your playing. It seems like you incorporate a lot of different voicings than maybe just the straight ahead cowboy chords, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about what brought you here to Echo Mountain Studios tonight.
I was at the Brown Bag Singer-Songwriter competition, and who runs that again? Is it? I forget. One Stop Cafe, is that what they're called?
Yeah.
And I won second place, so this is how I ended up here, because I met you there.
You were up against some stiff competition that night, too. So how was that? Was that the first time you had ever competed in that way?
No, I've competed in small competitions, but that one was definitely the most nerve-wracking thing ever.
Yeah, so talk a little bit about how it was structured. Was it a one-shot kind of thing, or was it something that you had to go back for repeatedly? Yeah,
you won for 1 week, and then you'd go back to the final, so it was like 2 stages.
It's interesting to note, too, I happened to be there that night, and it seems like you were the crowd favorite.
Yeah.
And you pulled out second, so definitely kudos to you for that.
Thanks.
And one of the things, I believe, one of the prizes for you, you're going to get a show at the lab and the Lexington Avenue Brewery. We're not sure when that date is, though. Is that right?
No, I'm not.
All right. Well, we look forward to hearing more from you. What else have you got planned for us?
I'm going to play another song of mine that's called It's Too Bad That I'm Not My Mind. This is a comfortable sadness in an uncomfortable place, and there's prominent madness spreading over her face. My mind's going wild, making an escape, and it's too bad that I'm not in my mind. It's too bad that I'm not in my mind. Someplace far away, I'll be home today. Yeah, I'll turn off the lights and think of all the things I left behind. Your voice is so loud, like the words that it says always sends me deeper into the banks of my head, and my body still functions, wasting its time. It's too bad that I'm not my mind. It's too bad that I'm not my mind. Someplace far away, I'll be home today. Yeah, I'll turn off the lights and think of all the things I left behind. You told me not to let this touch my heart, and that's what I did. Poison on my brain cells left me feeling like I'm nothing. Caught me when I was running, I was damaged, I was candid, I was simply bluffing. What couldn't you tell? What couldn't you tell? It's too bad that I'm not my mind. It's too bad that I'm not my mind. Someplace far away, I'll be home today. Yeah, I'll turn off the lights and think of all the things I left behind.
You're listening to the music of Indigo, courtesy of Echo Mountain Recording Studio and IamAVL.com, streaming right now, live on the World Wide Web. So what got you into playing guitar in the first place?
I think I just had the music genes. My dad was a bossa nova guitarist, so I think I just followed in his footsteps, really.
You don't run across people that play in that style every
No.
single day. So yeah, it's certainly unique. How did you wind up in the mountains of North Carolina?
I have no idea. We moved from Connecticut when I was 7, but I mean, I think it was just a spontaneous thing where we wanted to live in the country instead of the city.
So you grew up and continue to live up north of here in Spruce Pine, Silo, that
Spruce
area?
Pine, North Carolina.
It seems like, too, you had some formative experiences early on. I had read some stuff about you on the internet about the Arthur Morgan School.
Yes, the Arthur Morgan School is the best thing that ever happened to me.
In what way?
It's just the type of school where you can be whoever you want to be, really, and nobody's going to judge you for it. So I think that's where I became me.
How would you compare that experience to walking down the halls of, anywhere public school?
I mean, it's sad, that's for sure, because you miss the feeling of not being judged, and in public schools it's sort of just the norm for everybody to be judged. But
So I'm guessing that you still attend high school.
yes, Arthur Morgan School only goes until 9th grade, so I am in Mitchell High School now.
Mitchell High School in Western North Carolina.
Mhm.
We are talking today with Indigo. She has an as-yet undisclosed gig happening at the Lexington Avenue Brewery. We'll find out more. Hopefully she'll send us an email and let us know. But first, can we get to another tune?
Yeah, I'm going to play a song called Color Outside the Lines. I'm gonna dream locked in metal machines, gonna dive into the chaos cell, counting to 3, 'cause that is all that I can be. Tune out from here. I will cover up both of my ears. I'm gonna dream of far-off meadows that are waiting for me. Dive into the difference of the most chaotic things, 'cause that is all that I can be. I wonder why I'm wondering, ticking clocks, they're thundering. I'm like a curious monkey, reading pages off of Wiki Word. The DJ plays his tune, a dancing girl remains alone. After years of holding back, she now decides to hear the echoes turn. I wonder how I've come this far, stacking up on mason jars, filling them with trinkets that I find in all the cracks on gravel roads. I let the banter on, gave them words to suffer from. It's like a disease, once you've started, then you'll never really cease. Forever growing old and always being told to look before you cross, or everything is lost. Forever growing old, and always knowing what you know. Forever growing old, and always being told. I will rewire my mind, and I will color outside of the lines, color outside, color outside, color outside of the lines.
You're listening to Local Color Live, courtesy of EchoMountain.net and IamAVL.com. Tonight, we are talking to and being serenaded by Indigo, a singer-songwriter from the hills of western North Carolina up near Spruce Pine, CeeLo community. So you've also, it seems like, dabbled a little bit in the art of recording oneself.
Yes, I'm a big fan of GarageBand.
So, yeah, talk a little bit about what got you into that.
I guess I just really I've always wanted to hear myself because other people hear me and tell me what I sound like, but I wanted to know for myself. So I started working on that.
And you just kind of amassed some gear from around the community or put together, do you have a studio space in your actual home?
I don't really. I have a blue microphone. That's the thing, like the microphone that I use, and it's very simple actually.
Nice. So any plans to actually work with a professional studio and put an album together? Do you have a demo or anything like that?
I definitely hope so someday. Right now I'm just into making YouTube videos, and that's the only recording putting out there that I've done so far.
I want to talk about one of those YouTube videos. We had touched on the whole high school experience.
Yeah.
And it seems like you put together a video, High School Hunger Games, which is really clever.
A while ago I did that for when the Hunger Games was out. I thought that society is really into that, so I might as well put something out that has to do with it.
Yeah, it seemed like it kind of struck a chord with the whole high school experience. And I was wondering how you got all of that, your high school. It seems like you got everybody there on board and involved in the project. How'd you do that?
I don't know. I guess they were really interested in what I was doing because it's pretty boring at my school and people don't, there aren't a lot of things going on. So when they saw that I was doing that, they were just excited to help.
What would you say are your plans for the next 2 to 5 years? What are you going to focus on artistically?
I'm just going to try to make a living out of the thing that I love because I don't think I could do anything else and really be happy.
We're talking today with Indigo. She has got a show coming up. We're not sure the exact date. It's going to be at the Lexington Avenue Brewery. And this is as a result of second place in the Asheville Brown Bag Singer-Songwriter Competition. Do we have time for one more tune?
Yes. I'll play a song called You Have Your Mind Shut. I'm feeling weaker in my knees as I pave the grass and cut down the trees. Build our buildings high enough to scrape off the sky. The sky is falling now, and we'll all be impressed when it kisses the ground, 'cause kisses are too kind. But if you wanted one, I might not mind. 'Cause you have your mind shut. Why don't you open it? Step out of your box just for a moment. I'll hold your hand. You could lose your balance out there, yeah. You could lose your balance out there. I'm feeling good about the phrase, luck always comes to those who wait. 'cause God knows I've been waiting from the day I was born right up to today. And I believed you when you said someday I could change the world, but now that thought is dead, 'cause we're in so deep that no one can, yeah. And you have your mind shut, why don't you open it? Step out of your box just for a moment. I'll hold your hand. You could lose your balance out there. You could lose your balance out there. You could lose your balance out there. This is where I lock the door. This is when I ask for more. This is when I get my luck and spill it on the hardwood floors. This is when I steal the key. This is when you look at me, but this time really look and take in exactly what you see. 'Cause you have your mind shut, why don't you open it? Step out of your box just for a moment. I'll hold your hand. You could lose your balance out there. Ooh, 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 you could lose your balance out there. Ooh.
You've been listening to the music of Indigo, singer-songwriter from Spruce Pine, North Carolina. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Stay tuned. We've got music coming up from the Mark Higgins Band from Spartanburg, South Carolina. Sparkle City, represent.
I've got a lot to sleep on. I've got a lot to understand. When I can't take it anymore, just be there